What up, gangsters and gangstats? I know it's been a minute since you guys saw me do it in the cart, but here it is. September 2021, the night before the MPT at Porcupine. This is basically what's in my bag for that tournament. We'll start off with the new putters. Thanks, George Palmer. D-line P2s, two of them. Pretty equal amount of wear on them, 175 embossed. Just way more comfortable putting with these, so looking to get my hands on some more. This is a really good throwing putter I got from Kathy, S-Line P2 with the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship stamp on it, 2017. It's pretty sick. Not many swirls in it, but it flies really good, very stable, so it's a good throwing putter. That's actually all I have up in that pocket. The other putters that I'm throwing currently, putter slash approach disc. This Mania C-Line P3X embossed, 175 with the sweet koi fish stamp. This almost got me $800 the other night. I went right off the band of hole 8 at Pandemic. It's got the sweet little road rash there from the band. Another inch, I probably would have had the ace, but love that. Pretty stable, good little disc there. And then I got a Primal Run Link. I believe that I got this one from Bill. It's embossed, 175. It's a good, just flip flat, dead straight, little Annie disc. I can do a lot with it, so keep it in the bag to throw. Thank you, Bill or Eldridge, whoever gave that to me. And then this recently made the bag again. I was having some issues with the pig I was throwing, so I put the Mystery Box Edition Tactic back in there. I believe this is Neo. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Tactic embossed, 175. It's the beef that I need, but I'm really excited for the retooled Tactic. So that's in the bag for now. Mids, Eldridge. This is gonna be a shock to you, but we're gonna save the best for last. So we'll go with the stock ones. European Open C-Line MD4. I got this back from Pandemic. Thought I lost it in the water. Nasty water. Penned, 180 grams, sweet blue stamp, stable, good thrower, reliable in headwind. That's a great disc. Origin, exact opposite. Neo, embossed, 177, sweet little mini shield stamp on there. Very flippy, great tailwind mid-range driver. I'm throwing this more than I used to, so I'm glad everybody talked me into keeping it in the bag because it's working. It's a very useful disc to have in there. Super Workhorse, Mystery Box Edition, C-Line MD5, embossed, 175 grams. It's exactly what I need it to be. Very overstable mid. Get some sweet skips out of this, and it's untouchable in headwind. So, stays in there. A new little venture I went out on my own with. Saw a lot of comments on Facebook about this. This isn't even embossed anywhere, so I can't tell you the exact weight. I just weighed it. Actually, it is 177 grams. So, and I'm gonna fuck up the plastic too. I don't even know what the plastic's called. This is a Thought Space Pathfinder with a cool Illuminati stamp on it. It's not embossed because there's no embossing on the disc at all. It's not pen because there's no pen on the disc at all. But it weighs 177 grams. I believe the numbers are 5501. Super flat. This is gold plastic. Feels amazing in the hand. Flies just like a beat-in Crown Eagle MB3. That's why I bought a bunch of them. That's why it's in the bag. Flies fantastic. So shout out to Thought Space Athletics on that disc. And Nate, I hope you're sitting down for this. I put it back in the bag. Florida Ace Crown Eagle MD3 signed by Simon Lazat and Bill, Aaron, and Nate. 180 grams embossed. This Mania Crown Eagle MD3 Eagle McMahon edition. Love the disc, love the plastic. It's in the bag for a reason. but it's in there for a reason. Next, hope you're still sitting down. It's the Claw. Color Glow MD3, Eagle McMahon. 2017 run, I believe. Claw MD3. It's back in the bag. It's in there for a reason. Super straight flyer. I love this disc. Alright, that should be it for surprises. And my bag's all fucked up, so I'm going to try to go in speed order here. I think that's... Alright, I think that's it, other than the distance drivers. Oh, that's a 10, actually. Hold up. I should have done this before I started the video, but get over it. Alright. Speed 7. Nate Perkins, Night Strike 2. Color Glow FD. C-Line. Beautiful disc. It's getting very flippy. Me and Nate just had a conversation. I think it's time for a second round FD in my bag, but Christmas is around the corner, so I'll wait. Very super hyzer flip disc right now. And even more hyzer flip Annie Neo Essence. Very Shaw specific disc, so this only comes out once or twice a month. Metal Flake T-Bird 3. Very funny story. I just weighed this and it weighs 178 grams. What are you doing, Innova? You penned it at 175. Anyways, good disc, stable in headwind. I'm very comfortable up to like 330, 340 with this thing. Don't have to worry about it flipping over. Couple workhorses, the ugly C-Line Penned FD3, 175 grams. It's got the stupid ink on it, but hopefully I send it out to Hot Club eventually to get all that covered up. Love this disc. It's very stable, similar to 2018 Sexton Firebird I used to have. And this is very similar to a 2017 Sexton Firebird I used to have. This is a 2021. I don't know if it's soft or if I just hit like the world's hardest rock. I don't even know if you can see that on camera, but that's the biggest gouge I've ever gotten on the disc after throwing it twice. It is embossed 173.5. It's very straight, not a lot of stability to it, but it flies like a Firebird. It's just not as stable as you would think with a Sexton. Another little workhorse, 175 gram embossed 2020 Jeremy Colling Thunderbird. I love this thing. I throw it a lot more than I ever thought I would. It's got a really cool blue stamp on it. Very comfortable flight profile. It's fairly flat. I wouldn't say pancake flat, but it's pretty flat, so I enjoy throwing it. Next step up from the Night Strike, I would probably go to this, you know, another 30, 40 feet of distance. This is the go-to disc. And this is kind of a strictly headwind or forehand shot, but it was a birthday gift from Eldridge, so it stays in the bag. Colt Montgomery Lone Howl 2 Special S Blend S-Line PD. So, and that foil is pretty sick on camera. So, this is very flat. It's very pretty in direct sunlight too. You can't really see the blue in the flight plate on camera, but it's a gorgeous disc, and it actually forehands really well for me, and I can backhand it into headwind, and I'm never worried about it flipping over, so it stays in the bag. So. And then this is the last of like the sharpshooter disc really. This is a Discmania S-Line TD2, penned 175 grams. Great profile on it. Orange black stamp, that's kind of my jam. And this is probably the truest disc I've ever thrown to its flight numbers. So that 10.5 -4.1. It's exactly how this disc flies when obviously when thrown correctly, but it's very reliable because I get that flight out of it. Next, we got the distance drivers. So go the 11s. I believe that's it for 11s. Just a regular old embossed 171 Star Wraith. Super domey, but this thing flies incredible, which is weird. I've never really like domey disc, but I love this thing. Really straight, really far flyer. This is a hookup from Nate. This is a 173.5 embossed Wraith. This is a Nathan Queen one. Shout out Nathan Queen. Nate hooked me up with this one. This has a slight dome to it. I haven't really thrown this one very much, but I like wraiths, I like the feel of the rim, and I like the flight, so I'm sure I'll end up throwing this a lot shortly. We'll go with try to go understable speed 12s to overstable speed 12s. So I would say probably the most understable speed 12 I have right now is this Neo Enigma. Embossed 173. This has some definite right turn to it. It's not a crazy turn and burn disc, but it will turn. I don't know how well we can pick up the white swirls in this one, but it's a gorgeous disc. So it stays in the bag, very comfortable. Love bombing that thing. The next flippiest speed 12 I have, it's gotta probably be this 3-line AJ I just got. Haven't thrown it a lot, but every time I throw it, it turns and burns on me. I believe it's penned at 168, and I scaled it at 169. So good profile to it. It feels great. I love that plastic, so it's gonna find its way into the bag, even though I haven't had a lot of opportunities to throw it yet. Next flippiest speed 12 might come as a surprise to some people. I don't know how many people actually watch this, but the Latitude 64 Royal Reeve first run. This does not fly like a 13404 at all. Flies like a beat-in destroyer. Great profile. It's got a weird flight plate to rim transition going on there. It's kind of a weird feeling there, but it's not a meat hook at all. It flies very straight, pretty good amount of glide for a 4 rating, but I like it. It has a strong finish, which is weird for a disc that is carrying that far straight, but I like it a lot, and I trust it in headwind more than that Enigma and Purple Destroyer. Next one, it's got to be this embossed 171 S-Line DD3. That's a hookup from Nate. Famous Florida disc, almost skip aced with it. Great profile. It's seen some use, so it's kind of beat into perfection right now, so I love having this in the bag. And I don't care what anybody says, DD3s and destroyers fly very different. So, without further ado, hook up from Bill, 3-line AJ, 175 grams pen, beautiful profile, and way more stable than any DD3 I've thrown. So, stays in the bag for those max distance headwind shots. I love it. Mainly forehand. S-Line PD2 from the Mystery Box Edition. This is a Skyrider edition, technically. Wicked swirly, beautiful, great profile, super comfortable. It's a good forehand disc. It's not as overstable as other PD2s. I understand that, but I don't have the strongest forehand, so this complements me very well. All right, speed 14. This Colossus is basically strictly tailwind or a roller disc now. It's so flippy, very flat. I believe this was penned 175 at the time. It's gone now, but this beat in very quick. A year maybe of use, so I love that. And then this is probably the furthest flyer in my bag right now. Anything over 400 feet, this is what I'm going for. Got this one off of eBay for a steal. This is a 170. Jesus, I think that says 175. I'm just going to call it 175 gram Metal Flake Champion Colossus. This thing absolutely bombs. I have big hands. I have big fingers. Speed 14 rim fits great in there. So, I mean, this thing is crushing. Nate, I know you know hole 1 at Pandemic. This 10 feet over the basket, still crashing into the tree line. Bomb, absolute bomb. So that's all the disc I actually throw. I had a little mail call going on today, so I figured I'd share it with you guys while I got you. First one, I'm a super geek, super geek. So Stormtrooper penned Star Destroyer, 173 grams. Super sick. I get steel on it, and it's definitely an AJ. It's gummy as hell. First one's gonna be the first one for sale. 2-line AJ, scaled 172. Obviously pen, AJ, 2-line. If you know anyone looking for a yellow AJ, there you go. Third, this weighs 177 fucking grams. 3-line AJ. I don't know what Innova was doing. It's got cool swirls. You can see it at the top pretty good right there. And then this is probably the next one to make my bag. I've never thrown a 2-line, but I really want to throw this one. Scaled 173, 2-line AJ. Great profile. This plastic feels fucking unreal. So you might see that next month. Sorry I missed a month. I'll see you guys in like 3 weeks. Peace.